There we are. Hello, everyone. This is an early kit bash, a long kit bash, because tonight we're going to be doing more of this right here. Not going to finish it. Take a lot longer than that, but we're going to make some good progress. For those of you who've been watching this, you may know that I started this perfect grade last week and spent 3 hours on it and finished both feet and one leg in 3 hours. So, I'm under no illusions as to how long this is going to take. This instruction booklet is 25 pages long, but we're going to make some progress tonight. There's O, so I think that's Z, that's Y, and there's Z on the bottom, right? Yeah. All right, I need to pull, 1 second. Let me pull my little, got a little footstool over here that I use to kind of stage some of this plastic. Is that, all right, so here's A, B, and C, and the rest, and then the middle should be the middle. So let me stage those. All right. Let's about some other little bits and bobs. And yeah, I think I'll keep the rest of this stuff here. Here's a piece that I know that I popped out early that I hadn't, I shouldn't have popped out, so I'll keep that in reserve. Might as well pull out these. Those are the feet pads. Don't need right now. So, as a reminder, here is the. Oh wow, sorry. What's up with this camera? It's a little better. Okay. So this is a foot. This is a leg. You can get an idea of the absolutely ridiculous scale of this thing. So we've got the right leg here. You can tell by the joint. And then we will be assembling. That's interesting. Why is that not? That should be in more solidly. There we go. Okay. So we're going to move on and do the rest of this leg and whatever more we can get done tonight. I'm hoping we'll definitely get another leg done. I'm hoping we can do a leg and an arm tonight. Maybe more. We shall see. There's just a lot to these ridiculous model kits. So we're going to go back to the beginning of the legs. Here we go. All of these we just replicate. And then I think when we get to the very top here, yeah, there's where we split off. And 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. That's a little weird. 4-1, 4-2. 4-1. So I'm a little confused here because it looks like we'll need those pieces for both legs. But I'm assuming we need to left leg unit assembly. So I'm assuming we would rotate one or the other side. 3-1, 3-2. It's odd that they don't call out the fact that some of these are going to be kind of opposite. 2, 2-14, 2-15, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. Is this? Ah, there it is. Okay, so just a little bit of understanding. So basically, you follow these instructions all the way through until you get to here, and then you follow steps 3 for the left leg, or I guess the right leg in this case, and step 4 for the other leg. So this is left leg, this is right leg. Everything before that is the same for both legs. Makes sense. All right, so let's go back. Oh, I forgot my tools. Let me grab my tools. So I have the razor blade and I have the needle nose pliers, both very useful for this stuff. Okay. So, we start with L7. So we need the L's. These are the A's and the B's. So I think, if I recall correctly, we need kind of the middle alphabet for these. I got those staged off here to the side. So here are my, I can't see them. Here's H through N. Yeah, kind of crazy. And in fact, I see an L. And I'm pretty sure I have 2 sheets of L's, so I'll probably need to, yeah, okay. In fact, is that L is empty, ladies and gentlemen. So right off the bat, we get to thank you for your service. Oh no, there's a little piece left. I almost let it go. All right, we're gonna have to keep it. You have to keep it. Those funerary rites were not necessary just yet. All right, so we need an L7, L17, L7, which might just stress off of there. No. And my sandpaper too. Forgot about that. Grab that. Do I need it? Yeah, I could use it. My little sandpaper. That'll do. Emery board. So we're going to take that, sand that down, sand that down. That's good. All right, L7. Oh, and this is where we use the these metal pieces. That's exciting. Into this leg. So it's fairly clear, as I recall, once you get it, how it goes. Yep, so that goes there. Oh, but we need these other pieces, T31 and T32. N. P. S. T. 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 We've used a lot of stuff on there, so we need the other T. T31 and T32. All right. Okay. T. And those came off quite nicely, so we put this guy in facing that way, and this one in facing that way. These are kind of rubbery components. And then we put this in like this. Okay, fair enough. And then we grab L20 and L21, which are over here. There's L20 and L21, and those are supposedly symmetrical. Hey, tandem! You are indeed first. 20 and 21 as we chug along with the leg of this red Astray, which is definitely very red. L6 goes on that, which is right here. Yeah, normally I'm at 9 o'clock, but there is so much to do on this model kit. I thought I would jump into it and just get going. And hopefully get a few more hours in. So this might be like a 4-hour stream just to get some progress made. And so we assemble that together, and there's that set. This is what I love about these model kits. I mean, just this one comparatively little piece just feels good, and it looks good. It's shiny. It's got a little detail there. You can see some little fins and things, little vents. It just feels good. And that metal inside really just gives it some solidity. Love that. All right, then on to that, we're going to add L17, that one. Just cut that out, if we can. Got some, there we go. That gets popped out. I've actually been going over my Gundam panel for next weekend. And so my recommendations for various Gundam series for folks who are not into anime at all, much less mecha. It's interesting to try to give them an overview of the Gundam franchise and we need T-33. And kind of orienting people to the Gundam franchise, people who haven't even watched anime before, is a bit of a challenge. Especially without making it a giant info dump. That goes in like that. And then this goes in, like this. Okay, onto there. And then we're going to take L12 and L13. I remember this. This is a little, not quite tricky, but it's a little, it requires keeping some things exactly in place and not messing up, so to speak. So, Tandem, you're into Gundam, right? You started watching Mobile Suit recently, didn't you? First Gundam? Seem to recall you mentioning that in the chat room. Okay, so, again, a little weird. So this guy goes here. And this one goes here like this. Okay, so there'll be sort of a hinged joint there with these two pieces. Okay. Got it so far. And then we connect L16 to that, which is him. Nice. How far into First Gundam are you? Either episode or plot. Well, plot will be a little more easy because I can't remember what happens in episode 12. You'll say, "Oh yes, I'm at episode 28 of Gundam Wing." Like I have, it has been too long to keep track of where that is in the story. Like I know roughly, but not to any degree of detail at the plot. Okay, so that's gonna go in here. Hopefully, get that into there. There we go. No, you're absolutely right, Tandem T. The animation quality is good for the time. That is absolutely accurate. People don't like it because they don't like old animation, or they're not used to the fact that 70s anime had very low budgets, and there's just one of those things where you just gotta recognize that. All right, then I'm gonna add O. That's right. O is silvery. O. 1. There's O1. Hey, Matt. Yep, that's pretty much my reaction to Galactic Heroes. People standing around being very, very unimpressed with all of the crazy stuff happening around them. So this goes in here, and then it should snap in. Okay, that snaps in there, and it's covered with L27. 27. Yeah, I hear that, Tandem. I've just been going like gangbusters the past couple of days. Getting ready for the Friday stream, getting ready for this con coming up. I'm doing 6 panels, which is not the most I've ever done at a con, but 3 of them are new. So that's a lot to invent and practice and prepare. And this goes on like this, over that. Okay, so there's, I think that is the knee. And we'll have this this movement action from this, but it's not all connected yet. All right, then we're going to connect up some other bits and pieces, L9 and L8. So these things over here. Have I watched Devilman's Crybaby? Not yet, no, but people definitely recommend it. It's been recommended to me by several different people, so that's
That is pretty high on the to-watch list. But I will probably... I want to get through some manga first. Did I just cut myself? Nope. Well, maybe. Heh. Someone said it's not crafting unless you have the chance to hurt yourself. That was a very bad angle for me to cut with. I will avoid that in future. Okay, now it punctured the skin, but I don't think I'd actually hit like a vein or anything. If so, I will resolve that. And besides, it's a red mobile suit, so a little blood on it is only appropriate. Heck, blood is appropriate on any mecha. One Punch Man, nope. I'm not a shonen guy, remember? Do not like shonen. Again, been recommended to me, but I'm like, that concept just does not sound like something I'm going to like at all. Move on to the M's. M. Do we have multiple M's? I don't think. Yes, we do. So that's like a full sheet of M's. And we'll put this L back for the time being. Yep. So sadly, no. M23 and M24. All right. So grab that. 23 and 24? Yeah. And I should be honest. I mean, I'm not that up on 24 goes over here on more modern anime. Like I don't watch that much modern anime. Some, but exactly. Put blood, sweat, and tears into my gunpla, into my model kits. What could be more otaku than that? So yeah, so I've got all the panels, I think, ready to go. I'd like to revise one or two of them, which I'm just, I have the material, I have the right amount of content, but it does not flow very, very well. And M31. So I'm thinking of ways of improving that panel, but I can do it right now. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I know I can make it more engaging. So that's done. So hopefully tomorrow I can make the handouts. So I usually have paper handouts, the kind of notes for all of my presentations, and that's usually a helpful way for folks to remember what I've talked about, and also for them to make their own notes. So I like to do that. It goes in there. This is going to go here. All right, so we got that joint, and then this connects up. Yeah, this is where we connect to those two things. We need to kind of align those. There we go. And then align those. Okay, so we have this joint which does that. So yeah, so we need to just go in and write up notes for all of these things. Yep, verify that goes up and down. I'm going to attach a bunch of other stuff to this, L10 and L11. So M goes back for the time being. We'll pull back out that L. Oh, well, thank you, Tandem T. That is very kind of you. I certainly like talking about this stuff, and geek stuff in general also. Whoops, that's a K. It's not an L. Silly, Brent. What are you doing? I need an L. L11 and L10. And I'm definitely happy to talk anime. One of the things I like about geek stuff in general is that it does flow to each other, right? You don't have to like anime to go to a panel about anime. If you like, say, science fiction, there'll still be something for you because there'll be sci-fi in it. it all kind of bleeds over onto each other. So that's L10 over there, L11 over here. It's why I did the whole geek archaeology thing, is because I realized, you know, the anime bleeds over into the gunpla, which bleeds over into the crafting and the making, which bleeds over into the D&D. We are all connected. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking First Gundam. Princess Tutu, that is a weird show in a very good way. That is a great way of putting it. I love that show to death, and it's not the kind of thing that I expect the average person to kind of get, you know? It's kind of like, this is really off the wall. So I need M21. Okay, so the M20, 21, 22. All right, that makes sense. So we're grabbing these pieces off here. And that one. One thing I like about these pieces stuck on at 3 different places is you can often cut off the one and then just rotate it around the other 2. It comes right off. Tricks are for kids. What a weird advertising thing. All right, so it should be pretty clear how this goes. Get that down. Once I actually sanded off a peg on one of these. Like there's a peg almost like that. It's something, you know, like a peg, and I just sanded it all the way off because I thought it was a piece. It wasn't that big, but I thought it was something that shouldn't be there, and I just destroyed it. Didn't feel particularly smart after that one. But yeah, Tutu's a really impressive work. Once you know, the first episode or 2, you figure it's just a magical girl series. And it wants you to think that. And then you start digging in. Where does this go? Ah, okay. So we use this here. And then this. Oh yeah, this is the weird foot thing. And this goes here. And then this goes on the other side. Like that. Yeah, okay. So yes, then we bring that up. Oh no, it's not a foot. It's that hinge. If I recall, there's something weird with how that makes. So when we move, yeah, when we spin that down, it creates that interesting sort of movement on that joint, which is still very, very stiff. Okay, that's fine. Right, so that's there. So we've got through a page already. Not bad. So for those not familiar, Princess Tutu is a magical girl series that is about the nature of drama. Whoops, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm missing these 2. Go on the sides. Almost forgot them. So this goes here. And here, okay. There we go. And there we go. Okay, good. So there's that housing for all that. So we get that wonderful, so we move this and all of that shifts in really interesting ways. Nice. Okay, so now we move on to, yeah, their fight scenes are literally, she dances people, dances with people to solve their problems. It's fascinating. And it's all about the nature of story, the nature of drama. Like, you know, what is your part in the story, and can that ever be changed? It's about a lot of interesting things. It's about fate and destiny, and the stories we tell ourselves, and whether those things are useful or helpful or not. And I will tell you something, Matt. They are implying, or they are setting up a certain thing about the ending, which I was betting was not going to happen, and it happens. I was like, no, they can't go there. They go there. So then we grab M28 and 27. So there's 27, which is this thingamabobber on the bottom. And then M28, which is a thingamabobber in the middle. It's like in, what was it? There was some anime I was watching. And it's a dot hack sign. Where they set up the fact that there's like this one thing that could happen. And if it happens, like it's the worst thing that could possibly happen to this character. And that happens. Like it's horrid torture for this character. And they go there. I was just so impressed that they were willing to do that on that show. Dot hack sign was arguably the first trapped in an MMO anime. And I'm pretty sure it was the first. All right, there goes there. This goes up here, but we want to make sure that... There. This goes here. Okay. And then we grab... Oh, we need to assemble this other thing first. So we need things from I. All right. There's... Let's move things around. And Princess Tutu is really a surprising one because everyone's wearing these frilly dance outfits. Like it's very girly, and it just looks very innocuous. And then all of a sudden, it's not. I think I'll need these eyes. I-22, yeah. I-22, which I think can go on anyway. Yep. I-19, which should come right off. Yeah, so I have not watched much Dot Hack, very little in fact, and it's tough. I watched Dot Hack Sign, which is the first anime in the franchise, but it is in a sense a glorified opening cutscene. It's like a 26 episode opening cutscene to the video games. It literally just builds up to the plot of the video games. And I found that kind of frustrating, as you can imagine. But the story that you get in there, like the character development and where it kind of goes, I did find to be... I need a T. I did find to be satisfying once I realized, oh, okay, I'm not going to get, I'm not going to get Dot Hack Sign does not climax with an ending that resolves all the problems or that comes to a conclusion about the main issues they've found. It is instead about the characters and their journey. So from the perspective of that sort of character development, it's very satisfying. And there's, especially if you watch, there's an OVA epilogue episode, which really pulls it all together. Oop, not that T. T. Is that a T? Looks like a T. T. And then beyond that, I tried Dot Hack Roots and other things, and yeah, I got kind of lost, to be honest. So I'm right there with you, where it's just really hard to know where to begin. T24 here, and then T23 over here. So pretty much all I know is Dot Hack Sign as an intro, and I would generally recommend Dot Hack Sign as a starting point if someone is interested. Just again, note all that stuff. All right, so this is here. You make sure that that's there. This goes in this way. This goes on this way. Whoop, 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 whoop. This way. Is that... Okay, good. This goes on this way. And this goes on this way. All right. So just it's a little connector piece with a bunch of little pieces. Nothing too exciting there, but it just... Is Dot Hack the first isekai? Good question. It can't be. But I can't think of one that came before that. Taken to Another World. Oh no, El Hazard. El Hazard is definitely before that. I mean, and there may have been others, but I would say El Hazard is the first. You know, literally the characters are taken to another world in the first episode, and they spend their time there. And maybe there were others before El Hazard, but that El Hazard was 91, and so if there were others before that in the 80s. I'm just not aware of them. Could be, but just not coming to mind. Okay, so this connects up with, whoops, that doesn't go there. It goes there. Okay. Had that on the wrong spot. So this goes here. And then we attach T, need a T. T30 as a connector. That's a good question. What was the first isekai? This one goes like this. And then connects to M1. Not that M. Another M around here? M. M1. There's M1. Let's move. This is an I. HI. So we move the I back in there. All right. Getting a little crazy with all the sheets around here. So, just going to get this off. I can stress that. There. Isekai from the 80s. There were certainly isekai stories. So the Urusei Yatsura movie, Beautiful Dreamers, is the quintessential early isekai story. And you got the occasional fairy tales where somebody is sent to another world. But it certainly was not the centerpiece of the story. Let's see here. So then this goes... Oh, no, there's one more. M29 goes in there. M29. So for those curious, isekai are travel to another world series where characters are sent to another world or environment. Dual Parallel Total Adventure would be one of those, actually. Now that I think about it. M20, does this have an M29? No. Where's the other M? Nah! I'm on an M. M29. 29, there it is. Gotta love it when you try to find something that's right there in front of you. Duel is a great favorite anime of mine. Mecha parody comedy thing. Animation's not aged well, sadly. I mean, it's fine, but it's came out in the early 2000s, I think, and it's just has kind of that vintage 2000s thing. All right, and this is gonna go right like this. Line it all up. Okay. Yeah. So there's that piece of it. Now we connect some other bits. All right. We spin that around a little bit. So we want that here. And then we're going to attach some, again, some I's and some T's. We'll put the M back. I-17, which are these little funnely things. I think we get one on either side. Yep. I-17. I-17. Okay. Woo. And then I-14 and I-15, which are right there. One of these days I need to watch Code Geass as well. As nuts as that show apparently is. So we have 14 over, so 15 here, and then 14 here. And we see if we need to, yep, we'll sand that down a bit. Remember the first Gundam model kit I built, I did no sanding. And I also wasn't as good about all these little tags and tabs and such. And so it was a mess. Like it, not just visually, joints just didn't work very well. They were constantly catching on these little tags and such. So, learned my lesson. Always worth sanding down. Like not just worth it. Like it makes it work, so to speak. We need a T26 connecting the two of those. So there's a T26. Yay. All right. So we attach. So we take this. We attach the little funnel thing using this absurdly small guide. Did it go that way? I thought it went that way. Yeah. There we go. And the same thing over here. It only goes on one way, but it's very, very subtle. Okay. And so this goes here and is going to go like that. Well, that makes sense. It basically only fits one way. And then this goes here between them. Oh, that's right. This does not want to fit. Okay. Like it's really... I almost need to shave down that stud. Stud! And then this is going to go in like that, right? And then that goes in there. And these should connect up. If I've done it right. Yeah, okay. So there's that joint. Not sure its purpose, but we'll find out. I think this is the bottom of the leg. I think this is the ankle joint. All right, then we rotate, and we're going to attach M's, O's, and T's. This is an I. I'm going to go back. I have an O right here. O. 04 or 05. I think we already used the 04, so we'll use 05, sure enough. And that's going to need the pliers just to loosen it. Pop that off. One of these days I'll get some spray paint in all up in here. That goes back there. Grab our T while it's here as well. T21. Sadly not actual T. I'll make some T here in a little bit. Making all this progress on this leg. Maybe once the leg's done, I'll make myself some T. And then we need M8 and M9. So, look for the M's. Look for an M with a complete 8 and 9. I think that's them up there. No. 5, 7. There they are. All right. Again, I have 2 sheets of these, and I've already used, I know, the appropriate ones on the others. Ooh. All right. So this blade has clearly gotten dull, and I need a new one. And unfortunately, I don't think I have any new ones on me, so I'm just going to have to be very careful. Okay. That's surprisingly clean. Well, a little bit there. Good. Yep, a little there. So glad I'm not bleeding. Alright, so M8, which is this one, gets this on here, and then it goes into this hole. Is that right? I think I have that oriented correctly. Yep. And then they want me to connect him into this hole. It really rattle around in there like that? No. It goes in there. That's right. And then this goes here. Okay. So we have that. Okay, and then I think, yeah, we kind of push it down like that. And then we're going to add I-20. HM, I'll put the M back. I-20. I-20. Yay. So that goes there. This is one of those things where, again, I just kind of don't know what I'm doing in terms of the right way to pull these off. But I just do what makes sense. So this goes here, right on that. Okay, which pulls that in. Then we, ooh, G3. G, golly. G3. All right. This big one here. There we are. And so that goes there, and then we can sand these down a bit, and we're good to go. I have not seen any of Gundam Seed Astray manga, or I think there was an anime. There's a little bit of anime of Astray somewhere, like a little short OVA episode or something, if I recall correctly. And C19. We'll grab that's a B. That's a C. I've used most of that C, so I'll grab the other C. Plastic everywhere. And not a drop to drink. Nope! Okay. C19. That's the one thing on that. Well, not the one thing, but still. Okay, so we need the C19 from here. Is that right? Yep, C19. But I know there's a bunch of Gundam Seed Astray manga. I know I checked it out once, like in a bookstore, just sort of picked up a volume of the manga. And it was, you know, it was fine, but whatever volume that was just didn't really grab me. So one of these days I might dig into it. Especially now I own a frickin' perfect grade of it. One of the Hero Mecha. I assume it's a Hero Mecha. Sure looks like a Hero Mecha. Okay, so this goes like this. No, like this. And this goes like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And that's going to go on here. Like that. That's there we go. Okay. All right. Now we're going to add these. Oh, those wonderful, ridiculous side fins. So these things are going on. All right. So we orient around. All right. So we need some G's and some C's. Let me put this I away. Here's C. C22. I think I've used most everything in here. I'll need the other C. Okay. I think I'll need a lot of these, and then G11. Do I have a G? Grab. This looks like what I'll need. We'll just kind of have it there. All right, that makes sense. All right, so C22. C22. This might have been where I made that mistake before with punching out one of these pieces before I needed it. Do I recognize that from here? No. Okay. Perhaps not. What was it? Is that? Nope. All right. So there's C22. All right. Check out that tag there. Right there. That's significant. That one there. That's worth sanding down. Okay. Yeah, one there as well, actually. Glad I saw that. And G11. Is there an 11 on here? G11. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! 11. And there's that. So now we should be good to go here pretty soon with the rest of this leg. We're about halfway down that page. So G11, that's pretty straightforward. Obvious, that goes like that. Only one way it can go. Then we'll do the other side. So I need C21. Yep. It's been a very, very wet week here. Just rain all day, every day. Oh, as I recall, yeah, we popped that off as well. So let me remove those bits. Don't need those. And G12. 12. So glad for roofs. And, you know, the ability to not have to live out in the rain. Like, I love the outside, don't get me wrong. I love the woods and I love the weather, but holy smokes, this would be a tough week to live outside. Alright, so those will attach on, but now I also need some other bits. I-18, so we need an I. G-H-I. I-18, 18. And they're both 18s, so I think they both go in. Oh yes, this is those weird little connectors that connect up at the very end. Whoa! There it is. Almost lost another one. Almost had another Zaku incident. Would have caused a rage quit. We dodged a bullet there. Appropriate. Okay, so these go in here, and they go that way. So we plug these into the bottom. Okay. And then I-21 goes on top of that. I-21. I-21. There we are. So there's that. There we are, an I-21. And I think there's a... Does it really matter? Okay, good. That should just go like this. Yep. All right, and then we have... Make sure we orient properly. So this goes... Kind of snaps in here. All right, and then they slip over there. All right, so there's our ridiculous side fins. I don't want to say it's over-designed, but it does feel a little over-designed. All right, M17 and M16, do we need... Oh, we need some... we need G6 and G7. So there's I. Goes back. So here's a C. C7. Do we have a 7 on here? Do I have a 7? There's a 7. What? No, G6 and G7. Whoops. Could have been bad. I thought I had some G's here. Yeah, G6 and G7. There they are. We'll get there. Hey, Rockman. Good to see you. I feel like we're making some pretty good progress on this leg. All right, pull that off. Pull that off. So it'll take a little over an hour before we're done to finish up the this leg. Maybe another 15 minutes, 20 minutes, we'll have the leg done, I think. Because we're basically at the end of that. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there's lots of bits and bobs. Maybe another half hour to finish up the leg. But that's okay, we have plenty of time. All right, so, get that tag off there. How you doing, Rockman? What's new? How have you rocked lately? Oh, I think that... No. We just do that. And then that goes here. Whoa! Didn't even see that. Glad I noticed that. That's a big tag. There. So that goes here. So I can get... Okay, let me touch M17 and M16 to either side. So the M's are going to be down there. Let me put, this is a G, goes here, M16 and M17. Do we have those here? There they are. Yep. And I don't want to rush this. It's easy to decide, oh yeah, I'm getting close. But that's when you start making mistakes. Got to enjoy the process and be in the moment. And just really focus in on doing the work, getting her done. Get her done. Reasonable. Oh, which one goes where? Whoopsie. Oh, it doesn't matter. Pretty sure it doesn't matter. Pretty sure. Yeah, that looks symmetrical. Okay. And there. And if not, we can always pop that off and put it back on, but that seems pretty good. Now we're going to pop this onto here. We got a leg. Not nearly done yet. Now we're going to attach, okay, some I's and a C. I. Two I's, so we need I6, which is here. Wow. How was that? Oh, I see. Really? Yeah, all right. Comes off pretty well. Little strange one there. Yeah, clean. I16. And pop that out and around. There we are. Again, surprisingly clean. I7. These all sound like CPUs. The Core i7 delivers state-of-the-art performance for your mobile suit. And will provide you with just the edge you need when facing a Xeon mobile suit. Or Zaft, or whatever. C9. I have a fun little anime music video that's about, it's like a BMW car ad, but for one of the mobile suits in the Gundam Seed universe. So it's just all these beauty shots of this mecha firing things, and all new for 72. The all new whatever. The all-new Stargazer. Passionate performance. Alright, so this is here. This is going to plug into this, like that. And then we're going to connect this into here after this goes on here. So this connects up there, and this goes in here to seal it off. Okay, that is what that did. And then we go here, and that's right. This kind of goes around. Is that right? Yeah. Here's it seems. Connects in there. And then this clips in down here to that. Oops. Okay. That should not pop off that easily. Alright. I think it'll be kept in place with other stuff. Alright, so there's that joint, which kind of moves. Whoa! That's not happy. Obviously need to snap that in more firmly. There. Okay, so yeah, so that moves like that. Cool. Let me try changing. Actually, that's interesting. Is that? Yeah. Shouldn't that be? Yep. Nope, that goes there. And that goes there. Okay, yeah, I had them on backwards. Okay, good to know. All right. Time for some side pieces. Some C's. These are I's. I's, C's. See, this is where it gets a little bit noodly. C5s and C12s. C5. That's kind of that point where you're like, yeah, legs definitely coming together. That point where you're like, gosh, do you really need all of these pieces just to make a frickin' leg? Again, not that I'm saying it's over-designed, but it's kind of over-designed. A3, which is one of these cool, clear connectors, or plates. Love that transparent plastic. More of that, please. Shave that down. Okay. Oh, all the way down. All the way down. Okay, and oh, that's quite happy. Oh, that, yeah, look at that. That tag there. And then similar thing over here. That's a lot of plastic to accidentally be, you know, rubbing up against something else. Okay. So this just pops in here. Yep. This pops in here. Yep. And then that goes on this side. Like that. Yep. All right. Okay. Then we need C13 and CX. There's 13. There's 6. And the other, I think, is A2. Hello, Marion Gabretti. Welcome, welcome. Yep, A2. And then from there, we had these other little ridiculous bits and bobs. Wow. Okay. How you doing, Marion? What's new? Same thing there. There. And that could use a little sanding. And over there as well. Alright. Pop this in. Whoa. This gets popped in here. This gets popped in here, I think. At the right orientation? I don't think so. Maybe? Or is it the other way around? Kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Oh, yeah, no. Other way around. First way around. Pretty sure. If it will go. That's weird. There seems to be a little... Okay. Oh, there we go. I was just trying to shove it in too far. Always a problem. Thanks, Marion. Glad to hear things are going great for you. There. That goes there. Okay. Again, some more bits and bobs. But we're pretty close. So, let's connect C3. We're still on C, so we'll grab C3. C3. And there's another, we need a C4 for the other one, so we might as well pop that off now. For the other side. Oop, we lost a 5. 5 is dead. So sad. Alright, so C will go over here for now. And we will, so this is the one we want. We shave everything off. Looks fine to me. Out of that, we're going to add G10 and G14. Let's grab some G's. G, and a G, that's G. G10, good. We have those on here. Good, those are coming off pretty well. G10. Yeah. Only goes on one way. And a G14. So glad these are stressing off. I don't like it when I stress off, but I'm glad when pieces stress off. Perhaps clipping it would be better, but seems to work for me so far. Okay. So we just make sure this is here. That connects, yeah, only one way. So that goes there. And this goes, yeah, G. Which way do you think this is supposed to go on? You think we're supposed to put this on this way, or on this way, or maybe on this way, or maybe it goes like this? Hey, look at that. All right. That's going to go on here. Like that. Ah, back there. Okay. And then we have this guy. Good. To which we add, oh yeah, G9 and G13. G9 and G13, which are all right next to each other, which is awfully convenient. Again, nice job with this kit of keeping things, I'm going to have to cut that, keeping things nice and easy to get to. All right. Oh, don't fall, please. Shave that off. It's always satisfying, too, when you go to sand these down and something just grinds right away. Like it was never there. So satisfying. All right. So this goes on, again, only one direction. And that goes on only one direction. And then we put that on here. Okay. And then to the front, we connect G4, G5, G8. G8, G4. Okay, good. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that's not important. Is there a way, perhaps that direction? Okay, and then that, I can cut maybe this way. There. So we can get G5, which goes over here, G4, which goes over here, and G8, which goes between them. All right. Let me, 1 second, my pile getting a little precarious, teetering, tottering on the brink. There. This gets shaded down. I know, not particularly exciting, these particular pieces, but we'll get through it. We'll get there. And it's important to do all this work. And eventually we will have something more exciting put together here. All right, so basically, this goes, that needs to be shaved off, okay. So they're saying this goes in unclear. That connects, okay. This connects here, you're saying? And then this connects, okay, like that. It's a little sort of front grill thing. And then that connects up. Oh, yeah. Remember this from the other one. So it just kind of pushes in there. Okay. Nope. Yep. Okay. Yep. That fits. All right. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we get our foot, making sure that those connect up correctly. Yep. So we've got our foot. And we're still not done with the leg, but we still have at least connected the foot. We have our toes. We have our full leg. And notice the movement there on all those parts. It's not just, it's not linear. There's pieces shifting around inside. And same thing back here. That's really cool. All right. More bits and bobs. We need G16. G16. I'm assuming G15. Yep, G16 and G15, which are these side pieces. G15, okay, and then some C's. C15 and C18. 15. Yep, and 18. Where's 18? 19, 18. That's going to need some blade work. some unlimited blade work. Okay. Make sure, but yeah, little sanding work here and there on that one. Otherwise, pretty good. What do we got here? That looks good. Looks great all around. This one, yeah, needs some sanding down. All right. So, whoa. Helps if you can actually keep a grip on it. Okay. This goes on like this. And this connects in here. Right? Must be. So that's going to go around the base and connect up there. All right, so there's that side of the leg. We already have the white piece, so we now need C14 and C17. There they are. Oh, that popped right off. Yay! And is that gonna... No, that didn't want to cooperate, as I recall. So we will just cut that off. And... okay. What do we got here? That definitely needs to get resolved. That saved down. Good. That gets shaved off, no question. All right. And did we take care of him? Clearly not. Massive. Massive. Bits of plastic sticking out there. Go away. Be gone. Be gone. Foul thing. That goes there. This goes here. And this goes on here and plugs into that. All right. There's our little shin guards on the bottom of that. Bottom of the page. We attach C16. Do I have a 16 on here? Did I already use it? 16. Nope. Good. Nearly done with the leg. You've got like half a page of leg to go, if that. And then we start on, is it the arm or the torso? I think it's the arms. Waist. Cool. That's good. So we will almost certainly get through, we'll get through the waist. Let's see here. Waist is, yeah, the waist is just 2 pages. Oh, it's just the waist though. Wow. It's not the torso, it's the waist. Then we get the torso. The torso is a little over 2 pages. So, all right, so we'll get the waist, maybe the torso done tonight. All right, so this goes a certain way. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's that little guard. All right, now we assemble the pieces for the top of this. So we need, L's and S's. So the C goes back for now. HL. L's are down here. L24 and L25. L24 and L25. L25. Ah! Near disaster. And we need the other L's here in a second, so we can put that in reserve for the time being. And then do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's seems fine. All right. And S1, S. VQ. T. R. P. R. T. That's wrong. There's S. Okay, S was a little out of order. S1. There's the S1. Okay. S1. That's clean. So we have S1. We attach L25 this way. Nope, that way. And this one this way. So that makes a nice joint. We attach to that L22 and L23. So there's those. There are those pieces. All right. Made some good progress there. That L away. I somehow doubt we're going to use that last piece. We will, from L. Oh, sorry. Got some sheets caught on each other. Put that back. All right. So that's actually pretty good. Might be able to shave. Yeah, there's a little bit of plastic there. Yep. So we do this here. And this here. I'm assuming. Yep, doesn't seem to be any difference. Connect them up together. Have this nice joint. Very stiff joint, if I do say so myself. That's going to go here. And then we attach some large pieces. H8. H. G. H. H8. Yeah. That's a big old piece. Came out very cleanly. That goes like that. And attaches back here. Okay, and then we assemble a bunch of stuff. B2, my goodness. Anything else from H? Doesn't look like it. So H goes back there. B's and C's. All right. B's and C's. Sounds like my grades. B2 is the main piece, which is him. Again, giant pieces. Giant pieces all over the place. All right. There's B. Need some other B's. Let me. That's another C. Was I looking? There it is. Take that down. Shave. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I think we're good there. So we start with, what's this? This is B. We need B6 and B22. B6 and B22, which is down here. Which is funny because we've already used the other one on the other leg. That makes sense. That's fine. That's not. Check that out. Something we would not want to have on our panel. Another one down there. Okay. Good. So let's see here. We're saying that this is here. This goes on like this. It's got to go on like that. Come on. Right? No. Other way around. Okay. You're right. And then this goes on here. Okay. So a little more stuff to shave down. Okay. We attach C10 and C11. C10. I'm getting a little too excited because this leg's nearly done. C10 goes on this side. C11 on the other one. Like I said, I do not want to get ahead of myself here, but this is exciting. Definitely exciting. Unfortunately, I can't do Kit Bash next week since I'll be at a local sci-fi convention, or nearby sci-fi convention. And I'm actually doing a panel like at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night, or next week, next Saturday night. So it's like it's right when I'd be doing this. Unfortunately. So this is going to go like this. Yep, that makes sense. Cool. And that's going to go on the front. And should snap in to there. Cool. And then we're going to add C20 and C23 to the back. There's C23. This is getting so sparse, I can kind of tell what I need to get. You know what? I think C20 is the piece I popped off before. C20, yep. Yep, there it is. Good. So that mystery is now solved. And I don't have to worry about that. Enjoying Megalobox. Awesome. Is it still pretty much the same show it was in episode 1? Or are there any changes beyond that? And any surprises? You know, stylistically or plot-wise or whatever beyond episode 1? Did I say season 1? I mean episode 1. Okay, so this, which I've already prepped. So last week I accidentally popped this one off, thinking it was something else. So this goes here, I think. Must be. And this goes... Well, looks like it would go here. Yep, and it goes right there. All right. Look at that. Okay, there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got 2 perfect grade legs complete. Steampunk aspect, cool. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do now is take a break and make some tea. So I'll be back in a few minutes with that. And meanwhile, do I have a really, really, really public domain cartoon? Because I know I've had so many problems with this. Let's try Little Nemo. Okay, if this raises copyright concerns, I will eat my hat. Just to be safe, I'm going to mute audio because this was silent back in the day. right, that's going to have to be the end of that for tonight. For now. Maybe we'll transition back to that some other time. Oh, I forgot to bring my water. Duh! There we go. Back in action. Alrighty. Time to move on. We'll be needing B, F, H, J, S, and T for this one. Moving on to S's. Cool, cool. L, M. The S's are over here, aren't they? There's the S's. Alright, we need S15, which is right here. And what is that? Something B. J19. B. This happened before. Oh, metal piece, right? S14. S11 and J19. Where's 11? There's 11. Thank you, Marion. Cool. Good to know that Megalobox stays pretty as expected. J19. GHJ. How? Ow. 19. There's 19. Let's get that sanded down. Particularly important to have your joints sanded around those joints. You know what I mean. All right. This goes here. Need this metal piece. The third metal piece. Plastic bag's done. Man, heavy piece. So this is going to go here, and then we kind of secure it with this, I think. How do we... Oh, no. No. This goes on here first. Okay. And then it goes down. Yeah, so that will... Get it nice and tight. And then this goes like this. Apparently. Yep. Okay. Looks like the middle of the crotch there. Then we take J14, this massive piece of plastic right here, and yeah, it's a good question, Matt, as to whether Joe will die in Megalobox. Kind of has to, right? Like, it really feels like it would be weird if he didn't, but then that would be a twist. Again, spoilers. Although they said it was meant to be, that was meant to be something where you can decide one way or the other whether Joe, what that ending, what that final image of Joe really meant. How the Zaku turned out, it went into the trash. T9 and T10. T9 and T10. Let's see here. So T9 goes in this way. Kind of subtle. Okay. And T10. Yeah, that Zaku literally went into the trash. Because I kept losing pieces. And I got to the point of no return where I didn't have enough pieces to finish the kit. And so it was like, well, I guess I'm done with this kit. rather disappointing. I was missing leg pieces and head pieces, and it was just, they kept flying off into the Netherverse underneath the thing. And I've looked multiple times. Like, I actually did some spring cleaning this weekend, and I looked back there, and I sure can't find those pieces. Pulled everything out. It's very, very, very bizarre. But yeah, it's like, all right, well, I guess. All right, then there's another T here, I think. And there's an S, another T. T9. Yep, T9 and T10. So yeah, it's a shame. Okay. But I have other model kits. And other, other things. All right, then we need J6 and J7, which are kind of connectors between all these things. J6. Some tough plastic on this one. And 7. This is 7, so 7's going to go down here, whereas 6 goes up here. But yeah, normally I'd keep those things around and try to like kit bash them together and do something with them, but there was just, I had so many problems with it. I was like, you know what? I just have getting bad juju out of this kit. And I just feel like it's not going to work out. All right. So, this goes in here, where it's allowed to spin. This goes in here, where it's allowed to spin. Stays inside. Oh, S12. S12 goes down here, pointing in that direction. Those are all the little pieces? I think so. And then this goes, nope, like that. Here. Okay. And fits in like that. And then this is going to go and connect like that. If everything will fit. Whoa! No. That was the problem, I'm assuming. Gotta connect that into here. Okay. This goes here. That's there, that's there. No. Okay, I guess. I just feel like it's not completely whole. All right, well, looks reasonable. All right, then J5 goes on top. J5. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I will be able to finish the waist and the body tonight. So this is going to go here, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. J11 and J12 go on either side. 11 and 12. There's 12, which goes on this side. and 11 which goes on the other side. Handy to keep these things a little separated by side, just so you don't get twisted around and confused. Okay. I mean, you're going to anyway, but at least you can cut down on the chances. All right, so I'm assuming this connects here, and then that goes, okay, that goes in there, and then this does this, and plugs in there. All right, fine so far. And then we're going to attach J24 to the bottom. J24. Came right off. Yeah. J24 plugs in, plugs into that thing. All right. And then we want to swing that up into there. All right. That is swung. Now we're going to do, I think, a front crotch flap here. So we're going to go to B. Are we off the J's pretty much? Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much off the J's. So J can go back. H, J, K. Is this C? So where are we? We're going to B's. B10. I think it would be this one, right? That's 15. B10. Okay. B10. Yeah, sometimes you gotta fish or cut bait on some of these projects. Then to that we take a H. Oh, H. Haven't seen H in a while. H. 19 and 18. There's 19 and 18. And how do we do that? So 19 is going to be on this side and 18 on the other. Okay. Being a little cavalier about where I put my plates, but I think we'll be able to keep track of everything. They're not quite in order anymore, but like I said, I think we'll make it work. This goes here, and that goes there. All right. Little crotch flaps, fair enough. That seems right. Yep. Then we attach H26 to the bottom. 26 to the bottom. Come on. Came off real nice. So makes sense. And then F13 goes in there. I've seen F in a while. What's the no. F 13. So many pieces. So many pieces. It never ends. It just never ends. All right. Not that I'm massively complaining. I think it is a neat thing. This is quite the kit. Reminds me of a story that of a guy who was working on a movie with Robert De Niro, Scorsese, and he said that they would sit there and do a scene, and De Niro would come in and just do 43 takes of the same scene, and just each time tweaking it a little bit, changing it a little bit, You know, picking up the cup of coffee and putting it over here, putting it over there. Always changing things around. J20 goes on that. So I was wrong. We still need the J's. B's, G's, J. And he said, I had to admit, I kind of felt like, didn't we get this take 20 minutes ago? Or hours ago? Do we really need to do 43 versions of the same exact take? And like that was his process, but also it just felt ridiculous. And there's a moment when doing these model kits where you're like, do we really need this many pieces? Do we really need these many points of articulation? But that's okay. Different strokes for different folks. Oh, that's interesting. That slides back and forth. Not sure what it's going to be for, but all right. Now we attach B9 and B13. Kind of the B right here. Yep. B9, and then this is that big one. I've been wanting to use that one. That's exciting. To finally get to that. B13, good. Feel good about doing this. You know, I got this as a Christmas present, and you always feel bad about getting a Christmas present and not doing anything with it for a long time. So it feels good I'll be able to tell this friend, oh, by the way, I'm assembling it. It's coming together. I will have it on my shelf soon. Actually, getting through some of those expectations. All right, so this pops on. Ooh, look at that. Almost got away with it. If it weren't for you darn kids. All right. That goes there. Pops on there. And this goes onto that. Huh. Looks like it. All right. That's there. And it has a little bit of movement. Not much, but some. All right, then we're going to create some flaps. So HFB, BFS. All right, so all over the place. We will need B. We'll do B15. I'm not going to pull off all the pieces for this and kind of prep them because I can tell this is a lot of pieces from all over the place. I'm just going to do these bits and bobs one at a time, very methodically. There's that. H2 and F5. H2. H2. Yeah. Apologies for that screeching noise. H2 and F5. All right. Is F in here? I think F's here. F's in the bottom of this, right? Yeah. F5. F 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, we're at 5. It's there somewhere. One nice thing about model kits is it's not like Lego, where you might be missing a piece. Rare, but it might happen. Okay. Gotta be careful of this one because it actually does have these little protuberances on it. Okay, so that's gonna go down. Whew. That's okay. That looks okay. All right. So we start with this, This goes on like this, and then this goes like that. Okay, and I think actually, yeah, we can assemble these. So this goes back here. 5, 6, it's called. It's numbered. Yeah, all right, so this is kind of this back flap. Okay. And the next one, B17. B17. There's F's and H, right? That's an F. Is that the F? No, that's J. Yeah, I think this makes a lot more sense to do very carefully and deliberately. Okay. Good. Oh no, these are different actually. Anyway. F4. F4. Good. And pop that off. We'll get there. Whoop. That was scary. For an S16. T, where's my S? There the S. S. 16. 16. 16. Right. So, we have this, which connects through to this. And this goes on like that. It can't, though, because there's no, that's what goes like that. And 16. So there's that, which plugs into that. And then this. Oh, okay. I got it. All right. Just a little weird orientation-wise. I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay. And then 5/8 goes over here. So it's on this front thing. And it's going to connect up here. Okay. So sort of a back flap for this. Again, a little ridiculous, but that's okay. F6, H1, B16. H1, H1. H1, B16. 16. We're getting there. Again, this is just the waist. It is not the torso. But I think it's the, yeah, good. This page is the rest of the waist. And then F6, which I don't think we have. F6. 7, 8, 4, 6. All right. Okay, that should get sanded down slightly. Okay. That gets sanded down as well. Okay, I think that's good. This gets sanded down Be careful, Brent. Almost grabbed the knife, the blade knife. That would be bad. The blade knife. The knife blade. My mind's just on tonight. Okay. So we take this. This goes in like that. Pretty much the only way it can go in. And this goes on like that. And this connects up back there. Okay. And then S17 right there. B18 and F3. B18. Yeah. And F3. And then we're going to get some side bubbly bits. Okay. And what was the other one? F3. F3. Did I already get F3? F3. Nope. Good. Everything makes sense. The world still makes sense. Alright. And good. Very happy. So we know how this goes now, right? This is going to connect up in there. And this goes like that. So we can do this. All right, so there's that back. All right, so now we have these side pieces. F2, B11, so we've got some more B's coming up. All right. F2. And yeah, I need F1 for the other one. I can make sense of that. I can have F ready and waiting. All right. B11 and B19. B11. And 19, yep. Getting fairly close on finishing out B. 19. Okay. What do we got? Shave that down. Shave that down. I should figure out some place to put these on model kits where you guys can see them. Like somewhere on the back there. That'd be nice. Right now they're in the other room. But I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll take some books, move some books around and put those guys on the shelves. All right. That was a mistake. I did not keep track of which one's which. All right. I'm going to assume that's F2. Okay, that's the positioning. Okay, yep, nope. Oh, nope, nope. What's wrong? Oh, okay. That goes there, we think? Can't be. That goes there. And then this goes here. Ah, okay. Yep. They basically only fit in one way. Good. All right, and those close. Well, they should close at least. Why doesn't that close? Yep, that's the right orientation. Perhaps they're not supposed to close completely? That's silly. there's nothing getting in their way. Well, probably need to shave this down a little bit, but that's not enough to actually get in the way, I don't think. Yeah, that's not significant. To go in further? Weird. Yeah, there's really only one orientation for these guys. Well, let's try. Bring it this way. Oh, yeah. And this way. Yeah, that's cleaner. All right. We trust them. All right. Yep. So that's going to go, that's 511. So that's going to go on this side. All right. I'm sure it's an important part of its transformation somehow. Or some sort of transformational thing. All right, then F1, which I already pulled off. And that seems clean. B19 and B20. B12 and B20. This is why we check things. Because sometimes our brains trick us. And 20 is on the top, and 12 is on the bottom. Now we got it right. See, these things are so well made that if they don't fit together quite right, that's almost always a sign that you've done something wrong. Because these things should be like clockwork. Especially a perfect grade, right? If you're spending $100 plus on a model kit, like, you expect precision. All right, so that's the bottom. So this goes in like that. Whoa. And that gets shaved off there. There we are. And this gets put in here. Yeah, and that connects up nicely. And then this goes in here. All right. And then we connect B14. That's the top. Is this B? B14. Little panel here. It's about to fall off anyway, as it happens. So this triangular panel. Gets popped in right here. Ideally. Come on. There. And now, push that in. All right. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a waist and legs for an absolutely absurd. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size. This is going to be nuts. All right. That's a little off. That worries me a bit. All right. That's our waist. Moving on to, I think I said the body is basically 2 pages. Yeah, so I think we can get the body done tonight. In an hour and a half, maybe. We'll see if we can get done on that. This is work. This is a lot of things to put together. This uses A, D, F, G, H, I, N1, O, P, S, T, and X sheets. That's a lot of sheets. This is amazing. Just how much goes in to one of these little kits. Is that a figurine? Z. Y. Ah. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Some germs. Look at that. It's a pilot. That's a pilot too. We have some characters to pop out. I'm suddenly interested. You've got my attention. Should I pop out the other character? I think I will. Come on. There we are. Yeah, let me pop out the other character, which is quite detailed. Let me show you this. Whoops. Hard to get that off. There we are. Look at this guy. That's a pretty detailed little figurine. I'm very impressed. Like, that's sculpting. That's detail. Wow. I'm going to encase him in a cockpit. Let's get to it. All right. D's. Bunch of D's. C, C, C. D. Actually, I need to reorient some of this stuff. That's X. X goes back. So this is S. These are T's. That's O. P. R. Well, S. T. Don't fuck them there. Falling all over the place. Yeah. That shouldn't have fallen. Get that back. That's U. So there's X, U. X, Y, Z. U, this is I. S, T, U. So we'll keep I around because we'll probably need it. This is B. I think we'll need some B's. That's F, right? F. So F goes in the bottom of that stack. B. That's H. D. All right. I think we're back to our previous one. Oh no! Wait. Got some G's here. We'll get the G's. We will need some G's, so we'll keep that around. Okay. Fair enough. So let's grab D25. Right there, which is definitely a cockpit. Good. Hey, Derp. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. So there's your cockpit. Which, as you can see, again, pretty detailed. Is that upside down? Nope, that's... Wait for that to focus in. Come on. Almost. Yeah. So there's your cockpit for your mecha character. In fact, I think I can just go ahead and sit him in there. Or her, I don't know. Where did that go? Oh no, that was upside down. Okay, I'm not going to paint the character, but there's seated character in cockpit. That's really cool. That's impressive. Then we put D22 over it. It's sort of this this bar that comes down over the cockpit. Okay. And get that ready to go. Ooh, looks like it runs on this little rail. Weird. That goes in. And well, we need to add D12 onto this first. D11, D12. It's always nice to see one of these little details and be like, ooh, that's exciting. That got me pumped. So this connects how? This connects to that thing. All right, so there's our, all right, yes, it's sort of a pilot's door. And then this slides in, oop, wait a minute. Oh, no, don't want to see it. That's part of it, I think. Isn't it? No. Okay. So that, how is that supposed to, okay, there we go. So we've got our cockpit with a little door that snaps up and down. Cool, cool. And then we're going to add these rails on either side, D9 and D10. D9 and 10. I'm doing well, Derp. Sort of recommitting to the streams and the shows and so forth, which is always exciting and fun. A little tiring, but I'm not complaining. How have you been? How's life been treating you? It's good to see you again. You've been one of the loyal ones. Okay, so this goes here. Yeah. And then this goes on either side. Okay, so we have this railing system where this is going to slide, presumably, yeah, along this rail system. So you can kind of move him back up into the mecha, whoops, sorry, or out. Back up. Interesting. See how this works. Okay, so we know that is effective. Then we're going to take some other pieces and put it underneath that. All right, so we need D13. D13. Without killing myself. Gosh. D13. Walk cleanly. H23 and P9. H23. H23. Okay. In fact, I should tweet my friend with some pictures of this. Not tweet, but like I am. All right, come on. Get off. There we go. Shave that down. It's sort of a quiet stream tonight, as befitting a Saturday night. Folks just hanging out, watching. Not really chatting too much, which is fine. Excuse me, P9. P. 9. Beep. 9. Beep. 9. O goes here. And shave that down. Oops. Oh, come on. Get off there. There we are. So, well, clearly, this goes in here. Okay. And then this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I got that backwards a bit. What isn't saying? Okay, so this is going to slide in this thing. Okay, it's going to go back in there. Weird, but all right. That goes there. And then that connects up to this. Okay, whoa, no, see, that doesn't make sense. Do that, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna stick. Oh, wait. Ah, here we go. There's a little bit of plastic that was keeping it from shaving down and fitting in, it looks like. So it looks like if we put that like there, it will fit in. Nope. And that goes into that piece. And that goes into that piece. But it won't fit. Oh, maybe it's going in the wrong spot. Maybe I'm trying to... Alright, try that. No, it just comes right off. Eh? Alright. Hold on. Stand by. We'll get it working. Oh, come on, come off. You just popped on. Surely you can pop off. It doesn't want to. Okay. That's going to be a challenge. That is the correct orientation. That looks right. It really looks right. It just doesn't want to stay in there. Like it's not quite the right shape for it. All right. Can I get it off without breaking it? Probably not. No, that's really in there. All right. There we go. Let me pull this off. Can I? Should be able to disassemble this. There we go. All right. So this is this, right? And this is that. And this slides in. To there? No, to there. No. Okay. Or does it slide in? See, this slides into there. I see this little tab where it's supposed to fit. All right, that's. Oh, okay. There we go. Huh. Do something about it. Fair enough. Okay, there we go. So, still not convinced about that. So this is supposed to come down like that. That will pivot up, and that plate will come down, presumably, if I can get it to move. Why is that stuck there? Why will the plate not come down? Okay, there it is coming down. And then that comes back in. So that goes there. Oh, it's supposed to be there. All right. Okay, I think we've got that reasonably well. I hope. All right. Now we attach stuff to either side. We need to go to D11. Some large pieces here, some very large pieces. Congratulations, Derp. School is important. Or more accurately, completing school is important. Like if you've made that decision, finishing up what you've committed to, very good thing. School ain't easy. Right, do that, we attach D8. D8. Nice. Accounting. Are you looking to go into accounting? Besides just taking the class? A lot of places you can go with accounting. Alright, so that is going to attach to here. Presumably like that. Okay. That goes there. Okay, yep. And then onto there, we attach a bunch of S's. What the S? No S. There's the S. S6, S9, and S7. S6. I'm going to do these one by one. S6, which goes here. Pointed that way. S9, which goes, doesn't matter which way, as long as it goes in there. And S7, which goes, interesting, here. Okay. And then we're going to loop, so we have an A12 and an S3. Going back to A. A12, and S3, connecting those together. Yeah. Hate that. Degree in Econ. Cool. Yeah. Economics. Now there's a career that is going through a lot of change and would definitely benefit from somebody who is paying attention to changing trends. S3. Have I read The Count of Monte Cristo? I don't think so, no. I think I tried it once, but just never managed to get through it. Not bad, just one of those things. Okay, there's that. So this then goes here. Really? Okay, yeah, that's going to go over there. And then we do another subassembly. D16, gosh. D16. D, is that D? That's E. There's D. There's F. Oh, D's already out. D16. Need an S on here? No. D16. Oops. That's supposed to go like this. D16. Yeah, there are a handful of classics that I own and want to read, but just haven't gotten around to. Actually going to start digging into some books over the summer and hopefully get through my entire to-read pile over the next few months. Kind of the next big challenge. That and getting through some anime movies. I've kind of given up on watching anime TV series for a while. And I'm going to get through my backlog of books and such and movies. Then get back into it. So there's D16, T4, and I3. Well, T4, TK41, why aren't you at your post? TK41, do you copy? T4? 4. There's T. There's O. I. I should be here, right? I3. Okay. So there's I3, which we orient. Okay, doesn't matter. Which then goes on there. Hopefully. There we go. And then this guy goes on here. Okay. And then this comes, ooh, this goes in down here. All right. Fair enough. And then we're going to do the other side of that panel, D4 and D7. That's why we had D out. Right. I'll move I kind of back out of the way. D4, the big one. Yeah, Econ's one of those degrees that I always found most fascinating. One of those courses, those fields. Wouldn't have minded getting into econ. I don't think I have the head for the numbers. I've never been a numbers guy. I don't think I could have handled all that, but the theory is fascinating. Particularly favorite kits. Not really. I mean, my favorite kits are my favorite mecha, right? So I love the Golden Sumo kit, the Hyakushiki kit, the Turn A Gundam kit, because I love those mecha. Not necessarily because they are great kits per se. You know, I'm just impressed with all the kits, frankly. I'm impressed at how detailed and how well thought out they are. Okay, so this goes like that, right? Okay. And then this is going to go on like this. And all these things should match up. Hopefully. Except for that one. Hold on. Stand by. There we are. Okay, just took a little bit of manipulation. Oh, don't! The pilot's supposed to go in the middle of that. That's funny. All right. Oh, come on. I don't think they're mated together, are they? There's no... Why isn't this coming apart easily? What? Ugh. Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah. All right. Try that again. So this goes here. Yep. Okay, there's that. This goes here. Oh, we want to put this back on. And we seal it back up. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. So we have our cockpit, which slides, should be able to slide forward and out. Yep. And our little guy could conceivably get out, although not likely. All right, good. So there's the middle of that. Yeah, favorite mecha of all time, definitely the Hyakushiki from Zeta Gundam. I love the Turn A design, the actual Turn A Gundam. The Golden Sumo, as I mentioned, from Turn A Gundam. The Zaku is a classic. It looks cool. Wing Gundam, Wing Zero, beautiful. Also, I really like the Hero Mecha from 0083. Not a big fan of the series itself, but that is a classic design for a Gundam. I forget what the name of that is. All right, assembling some more pieces that will go together around the cockpit. F21, F22, and T13. Do I have a T that I can get to? T13 and F18s. The F should be over here, right? Or no, F's on the bottom over there. All right. F. F22 and F21. Yeah. Yeah, Wing Zero, when I first saw it, I thought it looked kind of ridiculous. It's definitely a little over the top. But it's just a beautiful... it's just beautiful, right? Like, yes, it is a little ridiculous, but Gundam Wing is ridiculous. Like, that show's ridiculous. So that's F... Did I do a silly thing? F21 and F22? No. I did. F... No. Okay. There's F22 and F21. Appropriate, given Gundam. I don't know. What are your favorites? What Gundams do you really like visually? There's just something about Sid Mead's designs in Turn A that really turned me on. Turn A, turn. Turn A, turn. Turn A. Right. And that goes on the T13. So that's there. F22. This should go. Yeah, alright, that goes there. And this goes on it. Okay, so we have this piece. Out of that, we get F17 and F18. F17 and 18. Is that right? No, this is D. Ah! Near catastrophe, F17. Could have died. F17. And F18. Yeah, those are pretty different. Don't need to worry about mixing them up. Come on. Yeah, be careful of the Bachelor of Science versus the Bachelor of Arts. A lot of businesses, a lot of companies will place a much higher emphasis. They will essentially, you'll make more money if you go with the Bachelor of Science. That's usually the one that's more, it's harder, it's kind of more respected. Excuse me? From what little I know, and I don't know much. Okay. So that goes on there. Then we attach 08. 08. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Yeah, the singer of one of the theme songs to Turn A Gundam passed away this week. Sad. Alright, so this is going to go in here. Presumably. Alright. Like that. Okay. Alright, so that's there. Then we attach D24. Glad I had D out. D24 to T1. Turn A has some wonderfully cheesy theme songs. which I happen to adore very much, in spite of, or perhaps because of their cheesiness. Okay, T1. T1 mine. T1, that's easy. Come on. Get off there. Get on, come on, get right. There we go. So onto this. There. We will put that in. That makes sense. And then we will attach that here. Oh wait, we have I-12. It's getting a little weird. A little hard to follow. H-J. There's I, K, I. I-12. 12. What is this? So we have these guys that go in there, and then, yeah, that makes sense. So this goes here, and that goes there. Can I make that fit? Yep, okay. All right, that's there. And then we attach, man, T6 to some O3s. T6. T6. Huh. 90% go to Bachelor's of Science. Interesting. Kind of makes sense. So there's that, and then O3. O3, O3. Definitely will need the pliers for that. Turn that around. Again, turn A turn. Ooh. It just doesn't want to do anything. Come on. Is that even spinning? Is that even doing anything? Yeah, okay. The other three. All threes. Okay. And then they want to make sure that you pop these in very carefully so they're not like jammed in. Okay, yeah. You want to make sure they're all the way in, not partly in. Okay. Yep, that looks good. So this will go here. There we are. Then we attach D20 to I2. I2. There's I2. And we grab D20. And that'll be put on the other side. D20. D20. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. You may in America you might need the Bachelor of Science in Psychology to like practice as a therapist. I'm not sure. Okay. So that. Oh yeah. This goes in here. Doesn't matter which way. And we pop this on the other side to complete this thing. Which again, I'm not even sure what it is, but it looks kind of cool. It's some kind of piece of something. We'll find out in a bit. it goes in the side. So this is the shoulder. So this is one shoulder of the mecha, basically. So there's where the arm's going to go on, basically, it looks like. All right. Grab T13 and start on the other one. T13. Nope. That's S. T13. There it is. And use that to connect F20 and F23. That F? Yes. F20 and F23. Yep. So what do we got here? 20. Oh, it's already popped off. Cool. 23 is on top. And 20 is on bottom. My mom was a psych major in college. So she knows about these things to some extent. She was very much into that stuff. I was aware of the differences. Of course, that was decades ago, but okay. So, note to self, that's there. That's there. So we'll just connect them up. There we are. All right, that's there. And then we go and we grab F19 and F16. And 16. It's always more fun doing the second part of 2 because you know what you're doing. And it goes faster. You just be like, oh, okay. Do that, then do that, then do that. And we're done. Feels good. Okay. I've always wondered why they do that Bachelor of Arts in, like, those fields where it's kind of like, well, you know, you can do a Bachelor of Arts, in which case you kind of can't get a job. You really want to do that? I was like, well, why offer that? It just seems a little silly. Like, if the market is saying one thing, maybe you should listen to the market. 08. The other 08. I think we can just pop that off. Yeah. Nice. Came right off. That goes where? There. Pops in there. All right. Let me grab D23. There it is. I grew up with psych books around the house. My mom frequently talking about various psychological things she did and tests she ran and what she knew. Okay. Oh yeah, T1. T1. That looks right. That'll just pop off for me. That would be great. I'd really appreciate it if that would do what it needs to be. T1. That goes there. Yep. And then, oh yeah, we need to attach I12. Is that I? Yep. I12. Wait, no. What? Oh, there are two I's. That's right. J, K, L. I think there are two I's. Maybe? Z. Maybe not. I12. I12. Needs to be only 112 on here. Is that double piece? Look around. Maybe it fell down. Oh, that's a T. I. Let's just dig back through real quick. M's, L's, K's, J, H, G, D, T, S's, Z, no. And this says to get an I-12, and that says to use I-12. And I only see one 12. Well, that's mysterious. Did I pop it off? And the thing is, it's not like it just disappeared. It's not like it broke off. There's only one space for 12 here. Oh, she didn't get it. She actually did not. She was not able to finish her degree. She had a. She also was married with kids, and taking the degree ended up giving her an ulcer. And her doctor basically said, "Well, if you finish the degree, you'll probably take a significant number of years off your life. So you need to choose between your family and your degree." And she chose family. So that was that. And once she made the decision, she could have gone back, but she decided, you know what, it's fine. I've talked with her a few times about it, about going back and finishing it up, and she's like, nah. I learned what I wanted to, and she was like one semester away. But she was like, nah, that's fine. What's going on here? Let's check this one more time. Yeah, there is no second 12 on this sheet. Oh, there are two I's. There are two I sheets. It's saying the two I sheets. So, what's happened? Not down there. It slid into... Ah! Look at that. It slid into the trash. I-12. So yeah, that did not work out for her in terms of a career. But that's okay. That happens. All right, so we get that on here. And then we can connect this here. And that goes within, is that right? I think. Oh, no. No. Oh, I was on the wrong piece. Okay. There's there. Okay, yeah. That goes in there, and that goes in there. Okay. That makes sense. And then we have D19 on I2. I2. D19. Right there. Pretty close on this torso. I might be able to do the head tonight. I'll have to look at how long it takes to make the head. Heads are usually pretty quick, but nothing on this model kit has been thick. I definitely need a new blade on my X-Acto knife here. That is right. A19? D19 rather. Yep, D19. D19 and then I2. I2. Right. Boom. And then, oh yeah, T6 and O3s. T6. Nope, how to use that? T6. And a couple of O3s. O3s, there they are. Getting there. Ah, gosh. Pop that in. Pop that in. I can see why they gave you the note, because it is easy to just kind of push them in and they kind of rest there, as opposed to making sure you really get them in, even at the expense of your fingers. Okay, yeah, that's in. So this gets this guy here. I said this gets this guy here. Okay. And then, yeah, we attach all this stuff up. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. All right. Shoulders. So 6-9 goes here. Ah, okay. And, all right, that snaps in there. And this goes in here. Is there any way to make sure we're doing this right? With bad feeling. I think these are bilaterally symmetrical. No, they're not. Okay, good. Yeah, no, we're doing it right. Pretty sure. Come on. What the... Okay, there we are. We're not done yet, but with this, but we're getting there. Then we're going to attach to this D5 and D6. D5. Be really sweet to get this torso and the head all done tonight. I'll just leave the arms and the weapons, which again was going to take a while, but that was D5. D5 goes over here. Connecting it in like that. Okay, that makes sense. And D6, other side. Man. Surprisingly clean. Whoops. Not clean enough. Okay. This is definitely a challenge. Oops. Wrong order. Pieces below it need to go in first. Okay. Annoying. Okay. A27 and A28. That A, that's A. Ooh, come on, A. A27. Yeah, A27 and A28. These nice gray color here. A27 goes on this side. Attach that first, after appropriate sanding. 27 goes here. Okay. Yep. A28 goes next to it. That's a very easy, clean fit. Just tabs going into slots. Okay. All right. Then we attach him here. That goes there. And this goes here. All right. And then we're going to attach A18 under the top. A18. I know there are a few more things to do on the next page, but we're pretty close. Nice. 18. Yep, that's just some nice white. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then H21 and H20, which look like they're little subtle. H. And I can go back. H21 goes on the left. 21. There's 20. Wow. Weird. One goes on the left. It has these. Okay. And it goes on this. All right. Fair enough. Not too complicated. Good. I'll show you these just once I've got it off. Or once I got it on, rather. All right. There. Okay. So it's those fins I'm adding on there. And now we do what? Oh, wow. I was wrong. There's a bunch more on the body. That's just the first 2 pages of the body. All right, so take a moment. So maybe the body is all I'll do tonight. We'll see. Little tea, I think. Yeah. It's a long build. It is a long build. All right. Some stuff from P. Get some of this stuff back in order. D. Let's put there for now. This is what? That's P. P8. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. But we're focusing on P8 for now. Gotta admit, now that I'm assembling this, I do like this design. Just the angularness of it, the almost absurdity of all of the pieces. That's P8. Okay, yeah. Which goes like that. There we are. There's P8. P4 and P5. P4 is on this side, so we'll do that first. It's just one of those sort of glorious designs where it's, you know, wildly impractical on the battlefield, probably, but just lovely to look at. I have a soft spot in my heart for designs like that. Kind of like the Zaku. It's like the Zaku is ridiculous. But it looks cool. It's remarkable. It sticks in your head, the Zaku. Right, that was 4, which goes on this side, which is going to go into what? Into those. All right, nice. Like those side panels. And then we just basically pop that off. Okay. Yeah. One of the weird things about mecha design is you're not designing these things for practicality. They are toys, basically. Okay, so now we assemble some stuff for up here. P7, P6, and H25. So we'll grab these while we're here. Seven goes on that side, and 6 on this side. And we'll go for H25. 25. There it is. Yeah, that's definitely looking like a Gundam chest piece. That's good. Yeah, this guy definitely deserves to be shown off over there. Once we get this going, I'll clear some space for it up on the shelf. One of the problems is that I don't want to put it like right on the top of the bookcase because the bookcases can wiggle a little bit, and things on top of it can fall down. I don't want that to happen to this particular model kit. I'd like it to stay pretty stable. All right, I think I screwed up. No, that's the okay. So this goes like this, apparently. Yeah, that's absurd. Wonderfully absurd. And this goes like this. We have these sort of weird, almost like Vulcan thing. Whoops. Nope. Should it go all the way in there? Just part way. All the way, I think. We'll try that. And then this goes here. Looks like it. All right, so there's our chest. Pretty cool. Again, still not done. Got this ridiculous sort of power consumption thing at the bottom. So, going back to D. Grab D here. D17. Hoping we'll finish out D here soon. D17. And then this is there, and then D18 on the other side. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you all for joining me tonight, by the way. For more stuff like this, geekarchaeology.com, where I try to keep up all of the posts of everything. I'm sure there are a few that I've missed here and there, but that should have links to all the videos. If not, let me know. And I got some articles up there about tabletop gaming and all sorts of other fun stuff. Oh, before I do that, D15. There. And we'll get that going. That connects up to I3 and T4. So, I have a T. Is that a T or an S? It's an S. And a T down here somewhere. Where are the T's? There are the T's. No. Those are I's. So we need an I. Need an I3. Do I have an I3 here? I do. Where'd the T's go? Maybe they fell down. There's our I3. T. I saw some things fall. Yep, both of them fell down. All right, T4. Okay. Man, this must have been a real headache to design. All right, how are we doing? That needs work. Okay. That's fine. So, this goes on the rough side, while T4 goes on the non-rough side. Okay. And then that goes here, apparently. Okay. Then T5's going there. T5, T5, T. T5 and T5. Yep. Okay, so T5 goes on either side of that. T5, T5, T5 forever now. Boy, that's an obscure joke. Okay. Oh, that doesn't want to stay in there. Now we can get these in, hopefully. Alright, so that is the rubber one. That's a T. And they're saying that should go in here. Okay, yeah. And then we just line that up. So we just line that up. Yep, just line that up. It'll come right together. All right. That's there. That should slide past there into that. I'm doing it backwards, but I'm not. No, those are the where those studs should be. All right, well, let's just try backing that out, going the other way around. Will it do that? It will. Oops. Shouldn't make a difference. Shouldn't. No, come on. All right. So, D17, T5s. T5's there, T5's there. D18. We slide it in. There's nothing stopping it there. Nothing stopping it there. I'm getting angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Alright, is that a problem? No. It just feels like there are too many little studs that are supposed to connect into too many little places, and it's just not going to happen. You know, one of those things where just like it cannot mate. Oh, wait. Cannot mate everything all at once. There it goes. Okay. Yep, all right. It just needed a lot of fiddling. All right, I-13s. I-13s. On either side. I-13s. Alright. I doubt I will get to the head tonight just because I'm getting a little tired fiddling around with all these pieces. I got to admit. Right? Like, I'm not saying this sucks, but it is a lot of little things to fiddle with. And it's not like I need to get all this done right this second. But we'll see. Like I said, I'd really love to get a bunch more done tonight. Okay. Shave that off. Alright, so those are there. Then what do we do? Does this matter? There does not appear to be a particular order to this. So this goes, oh, holy smokes. So we're supposed to, wow, alright. So there are these little metal rods, well, plastic rods. And I need to mate them to these plastic cylinders while fitting all that up there. That's going to be fun. That's ridiculous. Okay, so let's at least get that orientated. And then get that there and that there. And then move those more or less into position. Wow. I mean, it'll look great, but man, is this going to be fiddly. All right, there's that. Those go there. Oh, this has to go back here and back up a bit. Oh, I need like a toothpick. That should go there. That should go there. Ah, there we are. Okay. Can't even see those pistons. Okay, whatever. Now we get... Oh, wait. What? Put it on backwards. Ah, okay. Glad they checked. Yep. Okay. Reorient. Redo it. And then we're going to position those so they will fit. Whoops. Hopefully. There. Okay. So the front has that thing. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whew. All right, then we attach A25 and A26. A25 and A26 with this lovely gray. Another thing I love about these model kits is that they do check with you, if you will. They check in occasionally to make sure you're doing it right. They have these little signals in there that say, make sure this is this orientation. So 25 goes closest to me. Making sure. There's, yeah, okay. And it's just going to slide on there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Other one goes on the other side. Nice color scheme, too. Just straight up, nice color scheme. Classy. And again, a little over the top, but that's fine. Okay. I'm going to add some little panels, A31 and A30. Little red panels. A30 goes closest to us. Okay. Yeah. Nice. It's a nice little accents. G Gundam. Hey JW, good to see you. It is called Kit Bash for reasons that will become clear later. Season 2 of this show will make the Kit Bash name much more clear. Why isn't this? Oh, because I'm holding it wrong. Yeah, G Gundam's fun. Okay, so there's these red accents on the top. That looks lovely. Okay, then we're going to attach D21, this back piece, to that. I'm actually doing a panel next weekend. It's a non-anime fan's guide to Gundam. So basically, if you've never watched any anime before, have no familiarity with it, it's for a science fiction convention. You know, what is this Gundam and why should I care, basically. And I talk about G Gundam and how it's just kind of a weird, like, it's a lot of fun, but I wouldn't necessarily say, like, oh, you should absolutely watch it, because it is its own unique thing, right? Okay, that's good. Then we attach H24 through there. H24. H24. Like, you have to be in a very particular state of mind for G Gundam, and not expect it to be like other Gundams. And then it's just huge fun. There's a celebration. Okay. So this goes here. Alright, that's there. And then we're going to attach some other pieces. G2s. G2. G2. Jeez. Sand that down. And you also have to understand that G Gundam is not like normal Gundam. Like, it's not going to really prepare you for Gundam, but that's okay. It's not meant to. This goes down here? They're saying? Okay. Yep. And then G. Okay, multiple G's. So we grab that G2. There will not be a recording of that panel, sadly. I'll be recording all the other panels, but that one, I just can't get. Evan will be coming with me, and he just can't make it to that particular panel, unfortunately. But I've got some others that will hopefully be recorded and all that good stuff. Such is life. Which reminds me, I gotta get with him about my exact schedule. Are these both D2s? No. So D1 is which one? That's D1. All right. Come on, come off of there. No, all right. It's being difficult. One goes here, all right. And then this goes on the other side. Not quite sure what's going on here. First mech was Voltus V. Wow, nice. That is one that does not have much of any exposure over here. All right, another page done. Man. Getting there. Getting there, but it's a long road. All right. A, H. What do we need? Well, we need H. Nah. That's D. H. H, H, H. Let's move on with H. H17 on H14. Man. This is feeling like the mecha that will never be finished. They say perfect grades are about a 12-hour build, and I believe it. 14. Okay. Again, it's not that it's, you know, not. Okay. You know, this is not exactly torture, but it is a lot. Okay, so this. Ooh. So after this, I might end up with a spending some time with some Mystery Science Theater 3000. All right, so there's that, and that's gonna. Wait, what's this? Yep. There. So this goes sort of an epaulette, which will go on this. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. H15 and H16. 15. And 16. there. And we have our epaulette here. All right. And then we have some other weirdness. Whew. All right, H27. Ooh. Getting into H29. And then going on the side. What is this? 27, H29. Okay, so, oh, but they want us to put this guy where? Up here? Wow, okay, that goes there. That would go there. And then this is going to, all right, yeah, wow, you're sort of assembling it in place on that joint. That's interesting. Okay. And then again, same kind of thing. H30 and H28. 30. Ow. Pinched myself. Yeah, so now I get it. Now I can just slide that up in there. And then, did Voltes V come before or after Voltron? That's a good question. I do not remember. I think before. I think Voltes V was pretty early on. Man, Voltron. That was my bag as a kid. That was my favorite show. Favorite thing. Favorite cartoon, so to speak. Alright, then we assemble some A's and an S. A's. A23 and A13. Well, there's 13. Pop that off. A13. Whoa. 13. A23. 23. Connected with an S. Wow. Things are falling all over the place. S, the T, it's a T, it's an S. S, 8. 8. First mech I ever watched was definitely Voltron. Yeah, I mean, sandpaper does not work particularly well on rubber, but it will eventually do what it needs to. All right. So this goes in here. And this. What? Goes like, oh, okay. Goes like that. There we are. And this goes like this. Okay, and then flips up. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now we're going to assemble some kind of like shield backpack thing. Yeah, backpack thing. All right. The head. Oh. Yeah. The head's another 2 pages. Yeah, all right. So we'll probably stop with the body tonight. That's okay. So we need D14. D. Oh. Oh. No. Not quite. Oh, yep. We will finish off sheet D tonight. That will feel good. Robotech. Nice. Do I prefer Robotech or Macross? I like both, to be honest. I've always been impressed with what Robotech managed to do with those shows, how well it was able to integrate all of them into one storyline that didn't feel too weird, like it felt reasonable. I popped off the wrong thing. That's okay, I think. Is that D14? Yeah, no, I see D14. That's what I needed. Okay. Yeah. Macross is, of course, impressive and amazing. But I don't bear any sort of ill will towards Robotech. I think it was its own thing. And of course, Robotech just has a bigger story, so I've always liked that. N1, all right. Nice dark gray here. So N16, that's definitely it. Pop that off. And come on. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So we have this piece. N112. 12. Gosh. A lot of pieces held on by a lot of plastic here. Okay. And then this goes there. This gets shaven down, that gets shaven down, but we're good. All right. So then we attach this goes there. Fair enough. This has little things we pull off. This is like that. So that this can go in like what? Oh, okay. Like that. Okay. That's attached there. Fair enough. Then to that we attach D3. 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 I do believe, yes. This is satisfying. All right, D. Thank you for your service. Do not want to go softly into that dark night. All right. So this gets connected up in like this. Hopefully. What? Oh, I see. Huh. Like a gear mechanism there. Okay, yep. All right, there we go. All right, that seems interesting. Then we're going to attach N18 and N17. So 7 goes on this side, so I'll do that first. These sort of panels. Yeah, nostalgia for Robotech. I'm with you there. You know, they're impressive for different reasons. Impressive for different reasons, you know? I really like them. So this goes here. Okay, so these are just adding details onto this piece, which couldn't really have them within a mold. Gotcha. Because the molds are basically one way. Interesting. The things you learn about how these things work. How the plastic is injection molded. Alright, so that goes there. Alright. Then we spin it around. We attach H32 and H31. Do we need N1? We do. Here's H. So H31 is closest to us. We'll do that next. Okay. And that will go like this and get taken around. It's just a matter of paying attention. All right. So that gets attached here. I want to make sure. Yep, it's that one. It's going to go in like that. And then we'll add N111 to those. N111. Feels good to realize we're getting close. Actually getting close in the body. Thought we were close before, but no. Right. So then we put this on this way on like this. Okay, fair enough. So we've got these sort of thrusters on the back with a sort of metal rod over them, metal connector over them. Looks cool. Oh wow! Voltage V was banned. That's pretty crazy. I can see them doing that with a few other anime series. Dogram, Fang of the Sun. Dogram is a very revolutionary anime series. I could see it being banned for similar reasons. That is funny. Were other things? I mean, I assume that was part of a larger swath of bands. It wasn't that like he stumbled across Voltage V, or was it? That'd be pretty amazing if like President watched an anime series and was like, "No more of this. It's too subversive." Okay. Okay. That goes on here. Then what next? We take N110, N19. So the one here's N19. We're going to attach some other pieces to that. And then from there, we will go and do something. So there's that. We attach what? G1. Back to G. G1. Looks pretty cool. Oh, it's red. So there's N. That's going to go like this. So you want that to go like that. Like that, I think. Yeah. All right. Then we attach that in here. Okay. All right. That looks about right. And 110. It's taking a little while to figure out how some of these weirder pieces are oriented. It's not immediately obvious in one of these weird stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And I mean, you'll often get that kind of stuff in those situations. G1. bans or restrictions on various kinds of media. Sometimes a little silly. Sometimes not so much. I mean, in fairness, this is all stuff that we love very, very dearly, and that does change our lives. Like, we are changed by anime. So it is true that these things are powerful. All right, I'm going to add some wings onto this puppy. A4 N114, all right. Oh, this will finish off N1 as well. So 14 is closer to us. There. Hearing problems, audio problems, let me know. Could be YouTube just being YouTube, in fairness. Heard that YouTube is doing some weird stuff with audio lately. So there's that. Then we add A4. A1. Ooh. Nice. So we've got some translucence here. Okay, that will go obviously right here. But how does, oh, okay, I gotcha. So this needs to go on first. Okay, and then this goes on over that. That's nice. Check that out. Translucent plastic there. Then the other N, one piece. I think we'll try going this way. And over here. Sweet. Man, so glad I moved to emery boards. That's worth it. Okay. Plastic. Ah, settings. Distracting students from focusing on studies. Heh. Yeah. It's a very interesting book called Cuba, My Revolution, which documents what happened to people in Cuba during the revolution. Pretty interesting stuff. Whew. All right, so this is going to go in here. I'm going to attach this in here, so that goes into that bit. We can just align it properly. And then this goes up in here and attaches there. I'm assuming into that. Yeah, looks like it. If I can just align that with that. Okay, there we go. All right, there's a backpack on. Now let's grab this. Ladies and germs. It looks to me, I'm no expert, like we have got, whoa, something like a Gundam. Why is that not going on? Very stiff joint there. One sec. Okay. That seems more firmly on. All right. Ah! It's funny. Okay, yeah, you just need to be a little more firm. So, this is the beginnings of our Gundam. Most of the Gundam. These are the legs, body, head, little jetpack. Wow. look at the size of this. Just look at the size of this. I'm just still stunned at this thing. I can't quite believe what we got here. All right. So I have to do a few more tweaks to this to get it exactly right. I think I got some things slightly misaligned. The body is just not quite. It's tilting to one side a little bit, so I probably need to rearrange things. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this. This looks fantabulous. All right, that'll do it for us for tonight, folks. I will be back in 2 weeks with probably the final episode dealing with this particular Gundam kit. In a few more hours, we'll assemble. It's funny. Wait a minute. Is that really? Yeah. You actually assemble the head and the weapons before you assemble the arms. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so in 2 weeks, we'll come back and we will finish this, and then Kit Bash will go on hiatus for a little while as I plan Season 2, where we will do some actual kit bashing. I will be buying kits specifically to kit bash them into various configurations. I'm also going to look more seriously into 3D printing stuff for these model kits, especially at this perfect grade. I think I can find some stuff that will 3D print up really, really nicely. So that's the plan there. All right. Thank you all very much. See you in 2 weeks. Of course, more streams throughout the week. Have a great week.